Let's go into the game prediction. And we'll skip the first Thursday game because that's gonna something later. But we'll go into Sunday, December 14th. We got the Browns, Cleveland Browns at Chicago Bears. Bears are favored by 7.5. Holding 1/2 is spread. Ron, who'd you?
I'm taking Chicago, but I am a little bit worried because the Browns' offense have actually looked pretty decent. Their defense, we already know, is good. And the Bears, even though they could have won last week, they're just still one of those teams like we were just talking. Do you really trust them at this stage? So I'm picking Chicago to win this one, but the game does make me nervous. And I think we had looked at the weather, right, for this one. Is this the one that's like
it's 20?
Yeah, something crazy like that. So yeah, I want to take Chicago, but I don't have any faith at all in that pick.
I'm going to take Chicago too. And I know what Ben Johnson was trying to do. They got the ball back. They just milked the clock. And it was a bad throw. It was basically a bad throw.
Yeah, the guy was open. The other guy was open, and he just,
on the throw.
Yeah.
On the throw. So at least you know that they can hang with good teams.
Right. Yeah.
But like we mentioned, can you trust Williams?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is going to be the case. But I like Chicago. The next game, Baltimore Ravens at Cincinnati Bengals. Ravens, for some reason, are favored by 2.5. 52.5 is going under. Please take Ron.
This one is going to be tough because, like I said, Cincinnati, although not mathematically eliminated, they need like a prayer. And I don't know if it's worth putting Burrow out there, but assuming he does play, I'm taking Cincinnati to win this game.
I'm going to sag because I have to, but I need desperate, but I'm taking Baltimore here. But there's no way that 52.5 points. I know Bengals defense is bad and not the Baltimore defense is not great, but Baltimore is not putting up points. There's something wrong with Lamar.
Yeah, he's not
running.
Yeah, and he hasn't if you look at the practice reports, he's not practicing like most weeks, like all week, until that like last Friday. So he's definitely hurt, without a doubt.
Yeah, I think he's playing hurt. Mayfield playing maybe with something bothering. I know he doesn't have enough. But I'm taking Baltimore because if they lose this one, yeah, I know they have one more game with Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Even if they lose this game and win that game, that doesn't.
No.
The next game, Washington Commanders at the New York Giants. Giants are favored at 47.5 under Ronald.
I don't know why I'm picking Washington, but that's what I wrote down initially. So one thing I should mention, I made my choices this week, and I should start doing this going forward. But before I even put in like the spread or looked at the spread or looked at the over, I just like, okay, what team's going to win? And, I came up with Washington, even though they just got shut out last week. I think Washington is making the right decision. They're sticking with Mariota. He just has looked better, to be honest, than Daniels has when he's played. And I think the Giants are just a hot mess. Dart's probably going to get concussed or something.
Something bad's going to happen.
Something bad's going to happen to him. So give me the Commanders to win that one.
I picked the New York Giants only because when they were playing the Pats on Monday night game, it wasn't like they looked terrible. They just couldn't do anything on third down. Special teams not great. But I feel like at home maybe they can pull this. Favorite, but 47.5. I took. Next game, Las Vegas Raiders at Philadelphia Eagles. Spread is 12.5, 38.5 over and under, and I think they already mentioned Pickett will play.
Yeah.
So around.
I'm taking Philly here. I think this is their get right game for sure. The Raiders are the worst team in the NFL by a long shot. So
even worse than the Titans.
I think so.
Wow.
The Raiders are. I've seen a few of their games, and I'm, and yeah, this is when like Chip Kelly was calling plays and stuff, but they can't protect anyone at all, and their defense is atrocious. So they need like a whole new roster, top down. So give me Philly to win this one, more than 12.5.
Who's the number one pick right now? Giants?
It is
Las Vegas.
I think it's the Giants right now.
Because Las Vegas, they need a...
Yeah. Jets need a quarterback. Vegas needs a quarterback. Quite a few teams, I think, that will be shopping for a quarterback this year, I would think.
I'm looking at the team. I think the Giants...
No, they just got one.
Hey, good.
Yeah, but coach was fired. They got to find a new coach and all that. That's your first round pick. Number one pick overall. You're not, turning the page on him after one season.
I think the Browns are okay with Sanders.
I don't know what the Browns are doing. I don't think anyone can predict what they're doing. My guess is that they're going to take a quarterback, which will be like their 10th quarterback, in the last how many ever years.
Because they already announced that Watson.
Yeah. He's not going to play this year at all, but he's still under contract. They keep kicking that contract, kicking the can down the road, if you will. So it's not like they can get rid of him
Just
next year either. You can't get rid of him at any point.
Collecting a check while he's at home.
Yeah.
Wow. So anyways, give me the Eagles as well. I think this is their bounce back game. Doesn't mean that they're back.
Yeah.
But they should be.
Right.
The next game, New York Jets at Jacksonville Jaguars. Again, it's a 12.5 spread. 41.5 is the over and under. Ron, what's your...
Taking Jacksonville again. I don't know if he was even playing quarterback for the Jets for this one. So Jacksonville should be like a cakewalk for them.
Last week I picked the Jets. It's going to be cold and, the weather, whatever. And it looked like it didn't really bother Miami. It seemed like.
Yeah.
So give me Jacksonville, I think. 4.5. The Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals at the Houston Texans. Spread is 9.5. Texans. 42.5 is the points. Total, Ron.
Another team looking for a quarterback is the Cardinals, I believe, with, Kyler Murray most likely not playing again for them next season. So give me Houston to win this one. And I think just the way Arizona has looked, Houston should be able to go over that 9.5 point spread as well.
I'm just going to look at the games. I'm also picking, but I'm just going to look at the games that Houston has, because I feel like they might have
they are not. I mean, they can still get that division.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is I don't think they have any tough. So they have the Cardinals left, the Raiders, Chargers, Colts. I mean, they could go 4-0.
Yeah, and here's what the Jags have. So they got the Jets, easy win, but then they got Denver in Denver. They got the Colts with Phillip Rivers in Indy, and then Tennessee.
Tennessee.
You would think, yeah.
The Colts with their grandpa as the quarterback. I don't know. I mean, they have a good roster.
Yeah.
But that's the most important. All right. The next game is I have Green Bay Packers at Denver Broncos. This is actually 4:30 game. That's good. Packers favored by 2.5. 43.5 is under. Ron, who?
Yeah, some good 4 o'clock games. A couple good 1 o'clock games too. But this one's going to be really good. I'm taking Denver to win this one. They're at home. Their defense is legit. And yes, Bo Nix has not necessarily played a full game yet. But neither has like Green Bay's offense necessarily. I don't think they've been that great either. They've been up and down as well. And Denver's defense is really good. So give me Denver to win this one. A nail biter.
I think next to the Rams and Seattle, probably the other complete team. Talking about Green Bay. They got Watson back. Looks like running back to. I like Green Bay in this game. I think that Micah Parsons, I know he was basically mauled. So are the refs like really, really bad this year?
Yes.
Or is it just me? Because it looked like they could have called the flag every time for Parsons. But yeah, give me Green Bay to win. The next game is Detroit Lions at Los Angeles Rams. Rams are favored by 4.5. 55.5 is under. Ron, what's your prediction?
This is like, I feel like it's a must win for Detroit here, but the Rams are so good and playing so well. I'm taking the Rams to win this one, even though I think Detroit will be a desperate team, and certainly capable of winning. I'm still going to stick with the Rams to win this one.
I thought Jonathan Taylor was gonna. Yeah, but I think it should go to Gibbs.
Yeah.
Because that dude does running, does catching, does everything on well. I'm gonna go with Detroit because it's a game, I guess. There's no data to back that up, but he must have a chip in his right. Like, dude, you guys traded me.
Yeah.
To Detroit. No,
yeah.
From LA all the way to Detroit. Yeah, give me Detroit to win the game. I think Campbell would throw sink.
So here's their remaining schedule. They got the Rams this week, Pittsburgh next week, Minnesota. They should win that, but that's on a Thursday night. So that's on Christmas Day. Then they finish with Chicago. So, I mean, I feel like this is almost a must win for them in order to put themselves in position for the division for sure, to have a chance of winning the division. If they lose this week, I don't know if they can still win the division. Now they're at the 8th seed as well. So, if they don't win a division, they could be on the outside looking in, depending on what happens with the other teams.
Well, the wild card is not coming out of the NFC South or the NFC. It's gonna either come from the West or the North, and it's looking more and more like the West have maybe 2 teams that division. I'm still not sure about San Francisco. We'll get to them in a minute, but I don't think you have to win out the division.
Yeah, to guarantee a spot, or you'll be hoping for a lot of other things to happen to get that 7th seed.
Yeah, a lot of things. The next game, Carolina Panthers against New Orleans Saints. Panthers are favored at 2.5. 40.5 is under. Ron, what's your...
Listen, I know Carolina, they have the division right there in front of them. It's up to them to win these games to clinch. But like I said, New Orleans is playing decent. I really like Chuck. I think the more he plays, the better he's getting. I'm going to do a little mini upset here and take New Orleans to win this one.
Yeah, I went with Carolina because they're coming off a bye week, 2 weeks to prepare for. Again, it all depends. Do they drop the division or not? So And we'll talk about my professional, but I think I picked Carolina. Even though this on the road, but come on, you have to pair. There should be no to be held. The next game, Tennessee Titans at San Francisco 49ers. Another 12.5 for the Niners. 44.5 is under run.
Easily taking the Niners here. Like I said, the Titans, they're not a good team either. I don't think Ward is the problem necessarily, but give me San Fran to win this one. I don't know if they'll cover that 12.5, but they'll win easily.
I also got San Francisco for this game, and McCaffrey, I think he's going to have 1,000 yards rushing.
No, is he? No, I doubt it.
I think he's up there.
I have not really been paying too much attention, to be honest. The San Francisco, they're like a team that's like, oh, they're okay.
They're okay.
Waiting for them to fall off, and they just have not. Right? So
Stats.
So he has 849 yards. Is this right? 849 rushing, 806 receiving.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Holy cow.
I don't know why he's not in the offensive player of the season, talk.
What's Jahmyr Gibbs' stats look like? I did not realize he was having that good of a year. Gibbs has 1,000 yards already rushing, but only 474 receiving. Wow.
And I know that they had a very, very the 49ers did, but nobody's talking about this.
Yeah.
He's the MVP of the team. No one's talking about it.
I know. That's crazy.
So yeah, but again, give me San Francisco, Tennessee. The other Indianapolis Colts at Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks 13.5. Highest one of the week. No respect for Phillip Rivers. 42.5 is your win under. Ron, who'd you go with?
Yeah, take in Seattle to win this one pretty easily. I can't see the Colts winning in Seattle, even if they would have had Daniel Jones playing. It would have been tough for them to win this game. So give me Seattle to win.
Seattle is a team on a mission. I mean, people were expecting them to be a letdown against Atlanta. They just went out and balled out. I'm just looking at their remaining schedule. Right now, they have the Colts, Rams, Panthers. 3 games that are going to be real interesting. Because it depends on what the Panthers do. Again, are they on top of the?
Yeah. But they both have identical records. That's 10-3.
Yeah, that division could produce.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying for teams like Detroit, who's a really good team, they lose this week and fall to 8-6. You might not get that wild card spot. You probably won't.
Seattle, I mean, very quiet. They're doing this like a low key. I don't know what's going on.
They're a good team, man.
They're just a good team. 4:30 game. This is Sunday night game. Minnesota Vikings at Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is favored by 6. 48.5 is under. Ron, who'd you?
I'm taking Dallas here. The Minnesota win last week was great, but that was against Washington and like a quarterback who should not even have been playing. Dallas should win this one easily. Are they coming off a bye week or they played last? They had a bye, right?
Dallas?
Yeah.
No,
they played.
George Pickens.
That's right. That's right.
Fiasco.
Yeah, so that's right. But give me Dallas to win this one. I think they'll clear that spread too, that 6-point spread.
I like Dallas offense, even though they were down to one receiver. But I love Minnesota's defense. I don't know if JJ can do it 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Minnesota only because if it's George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, I don't know, is he in protocol?
I have no idea.
I have no idea, but yes, that means George Pickens is your go-to receiver.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna turn out because it's not. People were making out to be like he's the villain, but he was double team. Some plays he was triple.
Yeah, but there were plays where if the ball's going to him or not, because if it's going the other side, he's like jogging out there, halfway running his route and stuff.
Yeah, but
yeah,
he was a Madonna's anyway.
He did that in Pittsburgh all the time. That's why fans and the media were killing him, because it's like, dude, I'm getting paid like a lot of money. Go out there and run your route, even if the ball's not coming to you.
Thing is that I still think that he's going to get a massive punt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
especially from Dallas. Jerry Jones, like, he's not scared to pull the trigger on questionable players.
He has money, but like receiving against
right.
Like, you can pay them, but
then you have no money for your defense.
For your defense, exactly. But we are talking about Jade. Let's get into our teams, Ron. Buffalo at New England. Buffalo is favored by 1.5. 50.5 is over and under. Ron,
this will be a really, really good game. Like I said at the top of the show, I don't trust Buffalo. I think New England, coming off a bye week and having that extra time to prepare, they should be able to win this game. I'm picking them to win 30-27. It wouldn't shock me if they win a little bit more by more than that, though.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think coming off a bye week, everyone is fresh to a certain degree, and I don't trust that Buffalo. I have New England winning 35-1. There's only so much that Josh Allen, and the game has to be a close game.
Yeah.
If it's not a close game, Josh Allen can be neutralized. But I have New England winning finally, because I'll be honest, I took maybe a week off. Okay, maybe let me not lose this week. Let me not. But now I'm back. Yeah. I'm back. I saw the landscape. Did not look good. Miami at Pittsburgh by 3 points. 42.5 is spread. Ron, who'd you go with?
I think this will be a great game. I'm a little surprised that Pitt is favored in this game. I thought the rest of the way here, the other teams would be favored, but I think, based on the way the Steelers played last week, that's probably what's going into it. Like I said, I don't trust the offense yet. I don't care what we saw last week. I just don't trust them to take those shots. I'm taking Miami to win this one, 23-20. I think Miami has a really good running game going. They've had that all year. Who is playing just well enough. He's not doing anything crazy or exciting, but I think they are just leaning more on the running game, and the defense is actually playing pretty well. And if you think Minkah Fitzpatrick is not going to have it out for the Steelers, the team that traded him, I can see a game where he has like 15 tackles and a couple interceptions, and just goes crazy against the Steelers. In an effort to try to prove that they were wrong for trading him. So give me the Dolphins to win this one, 23-20.
Yeah, Miami to me is the only bad team that has a season going on. Because you can't really say the same about Raiders. You can't really say the same time. Definitely can't say that about the Jets. But Miami's actually like decent.
Yeah.
I just don't know if, cold weather will the real Tua stand up? I
Yeah.
don't know if that's going to happen. But as you mentioned, they do have a good do have a good, good running chance. Hurt? Not sure, but the other guys do. However, I'm going to go with Pittsburgh because they beat Baltimore. Cincinnati lost. I think they can lock up.
2 more for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think.
But one thing you should know, our starting left tackle's on IR. Our backup tackle got hurt. And then that backup had a concussion. It's in concussion protocol right now. So I don't even know. I can't even tell you who's our left tackle going to be. I don't think they can tell you who the left tackle is going to be this week.
Listen, it doesn't matter because as long as you have Rodgers getting rid of the ball under 2 seconds, he does not want to get hit.
Yeah.
He does not want to get hit.
Well, that's my point. So if you're playing that type of game, that means you're not taking shots down the field.
No, but I think the defense for Pittsburgh is going to be good and not great like we're expecting, but I think they'll be good. So,
They gave up 200 yards, I think, to the Ravens rushing.
well, that
was
was
a
a
quiet-
giving.
Quiet 200 yards.
Quiet.
Yeah, but
Yeah.